Well, thanks a lot, guys. Here in Jacksonville, the Saints are the first team ever from the NFC South to come in here and beat the Jacksonville Jaguars as Drew Brees joins me. Your goal was to get off to a quick start, and you accomplished that today.
No, we did. You know, little by little, there's a lot of things on the list that we want to do, but certainly a fast start was critical. I think we were last in the league coming into this game in first quarter point differential, and so we wanted to do something to fix that. And you know, first two drives, especially the second one, 96 yards, converting a lot of third downs on each of those to go down and get 14 points. That was big. That was a great way to start. Defense did a good job of getting us the ball back, and really we only had 4 opportunities there in the first half, and then a couple more really nice drives in the second half. Went down on the first drive of the second half and got at least some points, got a field goal. But need to continue to improve on the red zone efficiency, and I think just the overall tempo of the game.
Jimmy Graham, his head's been spinning for a few years. You're hard on him because you know how good he can be. He told us afterwards he's starting to have fun, and I think when you have fun, you play like that, don't you?
Absolutely. When you're catching 10 balls a game for 100+ yards, that's fun. And I hope there's a lot more of that in his future. But we've got a great group of guys. The guys up front blocking, all our skill position players, our running backs. We have fun offensively, I think, because we know how good we can be and that we do have a special group. And each time out, we do just want to get a little bit better. We know the expectations are high, and that's okay because we put that on ourselves.
You're missing a few offensive linemen once again. Just talk about how the line did for you today.
I thought Brian De La Puente did a great job at center. Charlie Brown, right tackle, and then the usual suspects, the other 3, Big Jari and Nix and Bushrod. They work very well together, despite the fact that, obviously we lost Kreutz and Streif last game. I think the mentality is that, hey, these guys are always ready, and you never know if it's for a short period of time or for a long period of time that you might need one of these guys. And, I think that they just work so well together as a group, and so that's a big credit to them just for the time that they spend together and the chemistry that's been built.
Drew, a lot of parallels between Game 4 this season and Game 4 last year. You go on the road against Arizona. Defense faced a rookie quarterback. Last year you don't get the W. A year later you do. Does that show a difference in this football team?
Yeah, it does. We made a big emphasis of that this week, just because, hey, we're coming off a big emotional victory last week. Against the Texans, and so I think, human nature is that, there's a letdown, and we weren't going to let that happen. We knew the challenge we had coming here, not only because, if you look at past history, no NFC South team ever's come in here and gotten a win. I thought this defense was playing extremely well. They do have some playmakers on offense, so we knew it was going to be an all-day sucker, and it was, but we made the plays when we needed to.
With that said, is this a better football team than a year ago?
I believe we're on our way there. I believe that we're in the process of establishing our identity, both offensively, defensively, special teams, and then as a unit. I feel like we play a very complementary game, where, hey, defense gets us a turnover, we know we got to go down and score. Hey, for some reason we turn it over or put the defense in a tough spot, man, they step up and, hold the opposing team to a field goal or what have you. So I think we've done that, especially over the last 2 weeks. And I think if we can continue to do that, we're going to win a lot of games.
Finally, Drew, first game in the division next week at Carolina. How important is it to get off to a quick start there?
It's very important. Obviously, the divisional games are huge. Carolina is playing, explosively, offensively, and then, defensively. They've always played us tough, and I think they're the team that, especially when you go there, they can give you some fits. So. The preparation starts tomorrow, and we know we're going to have to grind to have a great game plan for these guys.
Nice game. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All right, that's Drew Brees. Coming up next in the show, a lot of parallels between Week 4 this season and Week 4 last year. Remember, last year they went on the road against Arizona, another rookie quarterback. The results this time were a bit different. Now that's the story here in Jacksonville. Back to you guys in the Louisiana Cat Studios.